my name is. Hello. Good evening, everyone. Are we all doing? What's appetizing, as we say in Swansea? How is everyone? Who do we have? Mike Remy, Mr. Andrat, good evening. G-Man's imaginary gay friend, Martin H, Dan, the indoor man, Turquoise Laura, of course, Stop Believing, Start Thinking, and many others. Christopher Shapley, DVM CVA, good evening, sir. How the devil are you? The Turtle Moves, Mark Swabby, Papa Laz. There's a lot of people. 186. I hope your expectations are not too high. Right. And Mrs. Blinder, of course. Good evening, my love. Right, let's get straight into this. Friday's video. Now, I don't know who enjoyed it and who didn't enjoy it. And I don't know how many people missed the point completely. Because, unfortunately, it seems to have done a massive flyover for a lot of people. I cannot believe the number of people that couldn't see it wasn't satire. And I am now getting people attacking me in the comment section and in my community tab saying that I'm backpedaling. So I'm not backpedaling. Let me just make that clear 100%. The whole idea of the video was to illustrate by using a satirical video just how ridiculous Flat Earth is, which we all know it is. So that doesn't need any explaining at all. But for people to think that I didn't know it was satire, my gast has never been so flabbered, sadly. I'm really, truly shocked, honest to God. I really, really can't believe it. But the point is, the reason I didn't say anywhere in the video that it was a satirical video is because that would have spoiled the whole thing. If you tell somebody something's satire, it's no longer satire, is it? So in the side chat now, who saw the video and what did you think of it? Because people are going batshit crazy and I really, really don't understand it. I really don't understand it. I thought it would be a funny thing to do, but clearly I was wrong. Can you imagine that? Oh yeah, so a lot of people have seen the video. I really don't get it. Good evening, Tim Cowell. Say hi to Simon for me. I do not get it at all. I really, really don't. So if anybody's got any questions, fire them over now in the side chat. Tag at Creaky Blinder so I see them. And if the moderators can keep an eye out as well and let me know if I miss any, because I'm really interested to see what people's thoughts were on it. And just to be clear as well, I've actually right. So the target video, we'll call it, was clearly a drag artist's performance. And I've actually spoken to both the people. The voice was one guy, and the screen, the character you saw on screen was another person. And that's why the audio looked a little bit off, because as many people pointed out, and they were right, it was lip synced. And it was lip synced because that particular piece was written as a sort of a performance. I'm saying a lot because honestly, I'm truly shocked. I really, really am. I can't believe. I thought if I was ever going to get into trouble with a video, it would be from a flat earther, not because people couldn't see that the person I was talking about was pretending to be a flat earther. And I really don't see the big deal anyway, because it's not the first time I've done it. If you remember, I don't know who's been here for how long, but if you think back to last year, I covered Beyond the Curve, which was basically no, sorry, not Beyond the Curve, my apologies, the Logan Paul video, which was basically exactly the same thing. Logan Paul was pretending to be pretending to be a flat earther, and everybody found that funny. So how was this any different? I just don't understand it. I really, really don't. And now I need a swig. Yeah, Stephen Green, a drag artist. Good evening, Bacon Earth, aka TNT/BG. That's a bit of a mouthful. Can we just revert back to TNT? That was easy peasy lemon squeezy. Good evening, Kiri Mark. How are you? Bill Schofield, Adam L. No, I was going to do flat out Adam L, and I don't, not that I can recall anyway. I don't think I ever did. Exactly, Scott. Is that Sut Kettle? A huge giveaway was Jesus in Guantanamo Bay. I thought, clearly I was mistaken, that there were so many clues in the video I was talking about that everybody would have blatantly seen it as satire. Because if you notice, I didn't debunk anything in that video. I just did my usual point and laugh, but this time it was a little bit more tongue-in-cheek, if that makes any sense. But like I say, good evening, Alex Minty. Yeah, exactly, the turtle moves, the lizard bit. That was another thing that should have been a massive tell. The only thing I can think, I'll be honest with you, I haven't seen that many comments from people that I regularly see commenting, so I can only suspect that the initial wave of hateful comments came from supporters of Lilith and Ermagard. So that's the only thing I can think. Mr. Handsome, yes, I did shave my hat and my beard fell off. And somebody said the other day that my naked chin is offensive. How rude. And I do remember who it is, and if I see them in the side chat, I will address the matter. But I got a funny feeling Mrs. Blinder may agree with you. But, good evening, Nofar Cohen. Flat Earthers really are that stupid. Who will buy anything? Yeah, that's the thing. There we are. See, so that's another thing that, again, I don't know if this is pointless to say because it doesn't seem like anyone believes me, but I'm going to say it anyway. It was kind of trying to illustrate how blurry the line becomes between like a flat earther's ridiculous beliefs and somebody pretending to have those ridiculous beliefs. If you know what I mean, Ari. Did I just see my dad? Hi, Daddy. How are you? Nasty Buzzard, good evening, sir. Tommy Guns. Yeah, it's nothing to do with believing me because I don't need to explain whether I'm being honest or not because I know I am, and as long as I know I am, you know, it's... I'm not going to lose any sleep over it, but I will be honest and say that it has bothered me a bit that so many people were so quick to jump and accuse me of backpedaling. And if that's what you want to think, airy muff. Think what you like. It'll make no difference to my life. But I just thought it was worth talking about. Exactly, Audrey Rabideau. Did you find the video offensive? Did you see that it was satire? The only thing I can think is I'm so good at satire that nobody can tell when I'm doing it. Fred Newman, good evening, sir. How are you? What up? I wish I had a cool accent like American people so I could say what up without sounding like a spanner. But I can't because I haven't got an accent. Shure Marsh. Shure Magma. Airy Muff indeed. I was suspicious the quality was too good for a Flurf production. Exactly. I didn't think of that, if I'm being honest, but that should have been another massive giveaway. When have you ever seen a flat earther make a video of that high quality? Burn Black, I couldn't agree more. And where have you been? How dare you not comment on my videos and not come to my live streams? just because there's a worldwide pandemic that's keeping us all locked indoors, that's no excuse. But it's nice to see you, Vern. Ian Hills, no, exactly. It wasn't offensive at all. I didn't think it was. But what I was very... New subscriber. What I was very careful to do, and I was going to pull the video up and kind of go through it with you all, but we won't do that because most of you have already... Kev Howard just subscribed. I shit myself, and I thought it said Kent Hovind had subscribed. Nobody needs him subscribing to them, do they? What was I saying? Good evening, Captain Welshie. Digger Evans, good evening. Oh, Digger Evans. A lot of people seem to find it not so much offensive, but they seem to think that I didn't know that it was satire. But that would make me as stupid as a flat earther, which I'm not. And as I've said quite openly and quite honestly, I'm not a scientist. I'm not a debunking channel. So I just don't get it. I just do not get it. But there we go. I suppose you cannot keep everyone happy all the time. What has happened to the side chat? Why is it frozen? Chris Shapley, $10 super chat. Thank you very much indeed, sir. Loved the video. It was absolutely hilarious. Thank you, Christopher. And I got to get into the habit of calling you Chris Shapley, because your name is, in fact, Christopher Shapley. But it's that mysterious E in between the P and the L that makes us Brits think it's Shapley. No, but it wouldn't, would it? Oh, shut up. Christopher Shapley. Thank you very much for the $10 super chat. And I don't know what's going on here, but the side chat seems to have frozen. So let us... there we are. Let me unpop it from there. And move it over by here. Not by there, by here. So I can see what's going on. Because I'm old and my eyes aren't brilliant. And I can't see long distance. Ty Dizzle. Good evening, Lee Williams. How are you, sir? Sean Underwood, you're a point and laugh channel and we love you for it. Exactly. I am not now, nor have I ever been, a debunking channel. So I had somebody comment today, and it was, you know, like a backhanded compliment. If there was the reverse of a backhanded compliment, so a backhanded insult, we'll call it. Good evening, Gary IOW. Welcome. And Rich Evans. And Palabob UK. Shemai to you as well. But they only say butt up in the valleys, and I live in Swansea, not the valleys. And now I've completely distracted myself and forgotten what I was going to say. Nope, it's gone. Fell out of my ear when I wasn't looking. What was I saying? Somebody remind me. What was I saying before I got Harvey Creakin? Cool name. Anybody who didn't get it knows where the unsub button is. Yeah, exactly. And my subscribers have been growing quite quickly today. And let's have a look. Let's have a look. Let's make this an interactive live stream. Mohammed, good evening, sir. Mohammed Shafiq. On a happy note, David Icke was removed from London Real YouTube Live tonight. Oh, he was removed from their live stream? By what method? Did the YouTube police come in and drag him out by his scrawny little neck? Or was the stream taken down? Because I can't imagine YouTube liking that. You know, his channel gets taken down for giving bum information. And, oh, it was because he was... Oh, I best not say any more about that then. We'll just call him Lizard Boy, if we want to talk about him. Dahak, tidy is what I was going to say. It could well have been. Could well have been. 6 seconds in, it was taken down. It was the Google moderator team. I knew. I had a feeling it might have been you. So... Is this coming across as a bit ranty? Like I'm telling everyone off? Because that's not my intention at all, I promise. I'm just getting it off my chest because I found it so frustrating. And it's relentless as well. People are still doing it now. And it's pissing me off. And you know I don't swear much in my videos. Bill Schofield, $4.99 US. Thank you, sir. Keep the awesome videos coming, Creaky. I will do my very best. I will absolutely continue to do my very best. I think that's all I can do. And as I've said many times before, you can't keep everyone happy all the time. It's impossible. But I never thought the day would come where I was having to... Oh, thank you, Audrey Rebedu. A backhanded insult. Thank you very much indeed. And Liam Hodgetts, welcome to channel membership. And backhanded compliment. Yes, thank you, Alex Rodini. $2 Canadian. Thank you very much. Backhanded insult. The opposite of a backhanded compliment, obviously. So this person commented on my video, said, oh, I generally love your videos, but the video from Friday, because obviously that's all anyone's talking about. Welcome indeed. He basically said, look, I generally enjoy your video, but whenever a flat earther presents a piece of evidence, CGI, and say that the earth is a globe, and say that the earth is flat, all I ever say is, no, it isn't, it's a globe. And that's because that's about my level of respect for any comment any flat earth moron can ever make. Because the earth is a globe. Unless you're a complete moron. Indeed. Can you stop interrupting me, please? You know I lose my train of thought really easily. Good evening, Lady Quentin. So... right, sorry, I'm getting distracted again. So then he went on to ask me in this very long-winded comment, and I don't usually read long-winded comments, but he asked me what my my credentials were, what scientific training and what my level of understanding of astrophysics was. And it's like, mate, get stuffed. Because if anybody can show me any of my videos where I have ever said that I'm a qualified physicist, astrophysicist, or scientist of any description, then yeehaw. Because I've never said it. Because I'm not. The whole idea of my channel is just to laugh at the stupids. And it's not my fault there are so many of them on YouTube to choose from. And if you don't like it, you haven't got to watch my videos. Nobody's forcing you to watch. Really. Come on. Dan Wick has become a channel member. Clearly a person of impeccable taste. And thank you very much for the support. Listen, every time somebody super chats me, every time somebody becomes a Patreon, every time somebody becomes a channel member, I'm always conscious of the fact that I don't always do the best job of letting you all know how grateful I am for the support, and I really, really am. This stream, for example, now 334 people watching, that's a record. I have never had so many people watching me live. I'm comfortable now. I need a swig. My mouth has suddenly gone drier than a nun's chuff. Drier than an Arab's flip-flop. But, yeah, it's just frustrated me. Good evening, Nicky Daly. How are you? Mr. Unite for the Children, 335. Oh, 333 watching. Illuminati confirmed. Ding, ding, ding. No, that's the Windows shutdown. That was Stephen Hawking's last words. I don't know. I don't know. I am forcing you. Your thick, heavy Welsh accent is hypnotizing us all. Well, I can only assume, Jay, that you are new. Because if you had been here for any significant length of time, you would be more than aware that I do not have an accent. Because accents are just silly, and I can do without one. Everybody that lives around me sounds like this. So how can I possibly have an accent? Thank you, Chris Noonan. Absolutely right. Couldn't have said it better myself. Watching me isn't compulsory. Nobody is forcing you to do it. Nobody's forcing you to do it. Every time I get a comment that... Right. Let me rewind. Obviously, I get a lot of comments criticizing my videos, and that's fine. You can kiss my balloon knot. Makes no difference, because as I've said umpteen times, you can't please everyone. It's impossible. But what I'm trying to say is, just don't bloody watch then. Why would you watch something you don't like or don't enjoy? Where's the sense? Oh, I just remembered something. This will only apply to people who've been here for a long time. Remember when my Canon camera broke last year and I was having a temper tantrum and slagging Canon off? Canon have done something awesome. One of the problems with using the Canon camera as a live streaming camera is that you've never been able to use the doohickey, the doodah, whatchamacallit, the autofocus. So I always have had to be very careful that I don't move around too much. And I still can't move around too much, otherwise I'll go out of the view of my microphone. Check this out. Autofocus. Canon released a piece of software yesterday that you download onto your PC. And Bob's your granny, Fanny's your nanny. Your streaming software of choice, in my case, Streamlabs OBS, picks the camera up as a webcam, and you haven't got to use a Camlink, which is bloody cowing awesome, because now I can use autofocus. So now in my videos I can get even more annoying, because I now no longer need to digitally zoom in. I can just stick my face straight in the camera, like so. And it focuses on me. And when I'm back by here, it focuses on me again. It's just nuts. Just absolutely nuts. But thank you, Canon. Well done for finally sorting your shiz out. About time too. Right. So, Liam Hodgetts became a channel member. So did Danwick. I said that. $2 US from the plot hole. Oh, all right. Here you go. Cheers, mate. Thank you very much, sir. You're a good egg. Despite what everyone says about you. I've got my spies. Harvey Creakin, a man whose name is nearly as good as mine, has become a channel member. Violent Lotus. Oh, heck. $5 US. Keep rocking it. Creaky, stay strong. Well, I will do my best. Absolutely. And $1.99 sterling from Roy Gordon. Please say hi. Hi, Roy Gordon. How are you, sir? Thank you very much indeed for the super chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, hey, Robert, that's a bit below the belt. And $1.99 from Kev Sherman. It's the little things. Thanks, Canon. Couldn't have said it better myself. Or maybe I could have if I thought about it for a while. But there we go. Do a comment reading video. That might not be a bad idea, Fred Newman, and I did think of it, to be honest, but then am I just refocusing the attention on all the crap that's going on at the minute with Friday's video? Because again, I'll be completely honest with you. And I'll say again, believe me, don't believe me, couldn't give a monkey's chaff. But I was talking to Conspiracy Cats earlier on WhatsApp. I'm a cool guy and I got his mobile number and everything. Honestly. And Simon Dan's. And I was saying to Cats that I'm literally this close. Oh, hang on. This close? Look at that autofocus. Oh, do my fingernails need trimming? And I'm back. I'm this close to taking that video down and just chalking it up to a bad experiment that went wrong. But then I'd be shooting myself in the foot, because then I wouldn't earn any ad revenue from it, or blah blah blah. So I don't know what to do. Trevor Hearn, I would never mention Simon Dan just to increase my views. Absolutely no chance. I thought I made that perfectly clear in last Tuesday's video. Don't let the trolls win, John Gleeman. No, they won't. They won't. I'm just, like I say, I'm just getting it off my chest because it's just really stupid. And like I've already said, I honestly thought that if I ever got into trouble over a video, it would be because I went too far with a flat earther. A real flat earther. Not somebody pretending to be a flat earther. But it'll be very interesting to see just how many flat earthers actually believe that Lilith was a real flat earther, because in my opinion, right, it was brilliant. One of the best things I've seen on YouTube for a long time. Absolutely amazing. Why couldn't you see what I did? If I had said it was satire, that would have not made it satire. Right. Lilith. Did I just see Lilith's name in the... Did I... Lilith is in the side chat. Are you in the side chat, Lilith? Because if you are, give me a wave, show your face. Well, not show your face, you're in the side chat, but you know what I mean. Make me aware of your presence. Tag at Creaky Blinder. Because honestly, this is driving me batshit crazy. So anyway, what I was going to say while we wait for that to happen is, did Lilith say in that video that it was satire? Hello, Lilith. How are you? Can you tell all these people that I'm not not all these people. These are the good people. The comments on that video, I am literally this close to taking it down. And again, I've said this in the comments. We've had a conversation about it, haven't we? I know it was a short conversation, but we don't know each other. But it was a conversation nonetheless. And I'll say this again. Now I know you're here. You didn't say in your video it was satire, and that's fine. But because I didn't say that my video of your video was satire, that makes me a terrible backpedaling. I've been called so many different things in the comment section of this video. Possibly some of them have come over from... Lilith, I'm just curious. And if you don't want to answer this publicly, that's absolutely fine. But if you do, fire away. If not, message me on... I can't remember if I was speaking to you or Irma on Instagram or Twitter, which way round it was, because I know I've spoken to you both. Who told you about the video? Because I didn't tag you initially. I didn't put your name in the title. So how did you find out about my video? Because I'm not a big channel, and I'm certainly not big enough to have been on your radar for any other reason. So all I can guess is somebody told you. Hang on. Monologue was written in satire. This is from Lilith, for anybody who hasn't seen it in the side chat. The monologue was written in satire. I'm sorry that your followers have taken it so seriously. It's not necessarily my followers, because most of the mean comments are from names I don't regularly see or haven't seen before, and feel the need to discredit your channel as a whole because of that. Now they're not trying to... Welcome to the Blinder Gang. Ooh, how do I say that? Jale Van Althuis. Welcome anyway, thank you very much. Nobody's going to discredit my channel, apart from that one guy who asked if I was a qualified astrophysicist and said I've lost all credibility. It's like, I don't care, mate. I've never seen your name before anyway. I'm really, really close now. I'm on 27,988 subscribers. When I launched the video about Lilith on Friday, I was on 27,200. So I've picked up a buttload of subscribers from it anyway. And I'm not saying this to brag. You all know I don't do that. I may nag about getting more subscribers. Wouldn't it be awesome if I passed 28,000 during a live stream? Yes, it would. But anyway, I digress. But, I don't know. I feel like I'm going on about this too much now. I really, really do. Oh, Dirk Jensen in his house. There we are, Dirk Jensen as well. I made a video about you, Dirk, didn't I? And you didn't get upset and get all bent out of shape, did you? You saw it for what it was. But that being said, so did Lilith and Irma. They saw it for exactly what it was. Okay, maybe it was a bit selfish of me not to credit them initially. But as I explained to them, I rarely, very, 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 very rarely put links to the videos I'm talking about in my video description. And that's mainly because... right, that's fair enough, Lilith. And that's on me then. But, you know, if people thought it was a genuine Flat Earth video, they have got a habit of doing that. But no, that isn't on me because there was no link to your video initially. So people have got a habit of just going and searching for it. Thank you. What was I saying? Mrs. Blind has distracted me now. Yeah, so I very rarely put the links to the videos I'm talking about in my video description mainly because call me childish if you want to, because again, I don't really care. But I don't want to send any traffic to them. But somebody like Lilith, I'm more than happy to send traffic to them. And I've had a conversation with Lilith, and we're trying to think of a way of maybe... There we are. So these are the two options. And Lilith, I hope you don't mind me saying this on a live stream, but option number one is to have Lilith and Irma on as guests, and we can talk about it in front of an audience, or to do some sort of other... crazy collaboration, because I just think it would be really funny. But yeah, 82 Productions, I agree with you there. I think it's, you know, I never use the word fans, right? I haven't got fans. I've got subscribers, I've got followers, right? Because I'm not a knobhead. But I've got like a sort of a core group, if you like, of hardcore subscribers who will watch everything I do, doesn't matter what it is, that kind of thing. And I would be massively, massively surprised if any of them came over and started leaving negative comments. I think the type of people who tend to do that are the casual sort of dip in and out sort of viewers, if that makes sense. I say if that makes sense a lot, don't I? And see, Lilith, again, I don't know if you're still here, but you can see the comments that are being directed at you now. Everyone here loved your video because I think most of the sensible people are actually in the side chat now so they can see it. And is it, I don't know if this is the right or wrong thing to say, but I always say what's on my mind. Is it my fault if somebody couldn't see that it was satirical, really? Is it? Or does that make me a terrible person as well to say that? I don't know. I don't know. Exactly, Dirk Jensen. You didn't take offense when I made a video about you, did I? Did you? And there we are. And this is... Thank you, Dirk, for being here, right? When I made a video about Dirk, I thought he was a real flat earther. Turns out he wasn't. That was on me. That was my mistake. I think it was still a good video. Loads of people enjoyed it. Even Dirk himself enjoyed it. Do you honestly think I was stupid enough not to see that Lilith's video was satirical? It's a good word, isn't it? It's nearly as good as my new autofocus. Vicky, why have you got Fammy on you, Knuckles? So, Dirk, answer me. Don't leave me hanging. Did you take offense when I made a video about you? I already know you didn't, because you've told me you didn't. Exactly, Sam the Bard. If you have to explain it, oh, why are you bad? I hope it's not, you know, the old lager lurgy. If you've got to explain a joke, You're not a real flat earther, Dirk Jensen, are you? Please say no. Yeah, if you have to explain a joke, then it's no longer a joke. So if I had to explain in the video description or in the video that Friday's video was satire, then it's not satire anymore, is it? So thank goodness for that, Dirk Jensen. But, yeah, autofocus is my new soundboard. Boom! I can show you all my ropey tattoos close up now. And my moustache. Oh. Right, I'm glad I've got that off my chest anyway. Because like I say, it is doing my turban in. Or as we say in Wales, doing my Swede in. Because... damn. Come on then, peeps. Shoot me some questions. Real questions. Actual questions. Have I missed any super chats or anything? Apologies if I have. I've been busy going full-on rant. What's a Van Dyke? Audrey Rebedew? My moustache? Somebody told me last week it was a cop moustache. Somebody who doesn't understand... This is from Lilith again. For anybody who doesn't understand my sense of humor, my video tomorrow is Natasha Lyon being interviewed by Satan. Listen, everybody go and subscribe to Lilith. It's funny. It's just funny. And it's nothing to do with the fact that... I can't remember now. Sorry, Lilith. Are you the voice or are you the physical presence on the videos? I can't remember. But it's got nothing to do with... Maybe some people will find it funnier because it's a drag act. Me and Mrs. Blinder go on holiday to Spain when we can. Clearly not this year because... And we always, every single time, go to watch all the drag act. Because they're brilliant. They're funny. And they always pick on me. For some reason. And the standard joke, bearing in mind this is when I've generally got a big beard, the general joke is they will look at me and go, oh yeah, don't worry mate, we know you're not gay. But it's just fun entertainment. So everybody here now, go and subscribe to Lilith's channel. Watch a couple of the videos. If you don't like them after, unsubscribe. It's fine. It's the same, you know, I get people subscribe and then unsubscribe all the time. Thank you, Laura. There we are. Turquoise Laura has just posted a link to Lilith's channel. Go over and give them a subscribe. Do it. It's brilliant. Really, really good entertainment. Oh, see you soon, Mr. Andrat. Don't be gone too long. Missing you already. So. I don't wear a leather biker cap on the shows. Do you know... so Lilith is... Right, so Lilith is the writer and the voice and Irma Gad, is that how you say it, Lilith? Sorry if it's not. Is the... What do you call it? The character in the videos. The drag artist that's doing the lip syncing. Go and subscribe now. Or you'll get my fammy. Oh, dear me. No, I don't suck, Mr. Andrat. That's just a rumour. Well. There we are. Andre Diath just assumed Creaky was doing satire and moves on. I wish some other people would. Because it's driving me nuts. You know, the only one thing that drives me nuts more than what happened with Friday's video is this steering wheel I've got jammed down my pants. That drives me nuts as well. Right, how many... Watching my CGI mug. CGI. On the telly, on the television. You don't want this too big. Or 27,993. That means there's only 7 to go until I hit 28k. I'd be chuffing like a muffin if I can do it while I'm live. It would be so bloody marvellous. Has anybody seen? Oh, I've been asked about this loads of times. There is now CGI merchandise and Sarcasm Cam merchandise in the Creaky Blinder merch store, which is, oh no, it didn't. That was Join the Blinder Gang. That's channel membership. The old Linky Doodle will pop up periodically. I think I've got it set to come up every 5 minutes or something like that. So there we go. But anyway, another super duper chat just came in. And that super duper chat was from Mike Remy, $10 US, no comment to make. A man of few words. Thank you, Mike Remy, I appreciate it. Mario Space.x. Is that Space.x intentional? But anyway, tidy. Watching your CGI mug on my TV is way better than on my phone. Okay. Thank you very much, Mario. Oh, Gary IOW, who I mistakenly for over a year called Gary Lowe, has become a channel member. Thank you, Gary. Your support is thoroughly appreciated. Yes, the CGI mugs there as well, Roy Gordon. Let me see if I can be all high-tech and drop a link in... Let me see if I can find the link and I'll drop it in the chat. Drop it in the chat. What the? What's with the big delay? I said thanks to Gary IOW at least 1 minute ago. There we go. Peaky Blinder. That's me, I see. Peaky Blinder Teespring. Control C. Control V. Boom. Link to the merch stores in the side chat. Yes, you can get CGI mugs and Sarcasm Cam mugs. And what accent mugs? Because I clearly do not have one. I could do a tidy mug as well, couldn't I? I don't know why I never thought of doing a tidy mug. Sam the Bard, any chance you would read an anti-flat earth poem I wrote on one of your live streams? Absolutely, Sam. If you send it over now, I'll read it on this live stream. Are you in my Discord server? If you are, DM me on Discord. I will read it out immediately, if not sooner. T-shirt with Orca Focus Fest. Who wants a t-shirt that says Fammy on it? Or if I use the other hand with LY first. Nobody needs one of those. Don't be silly. $2 super chat from Owen Mesley. Thank you very much, sir. Oh God, I can't read it. That's too bloody small. Too small. Love the content. Keep up the good work. Thank you, Owen. I appreciate it. Me what, Dirk? What's my Discord? I hate complicated stuff. Turquoise Laura, if you're still here, can you share a link to the Discord server so that Sam, who's barred, poorly barred, can send me his poem? Is it really long, Sam? Because I got... Cool story, bro. Just subscribed. Nick Best, please no bad jokes. You may be disappointed. I only know bad jokes. No other jokes are... Oh, send it over, Sam the Bard, and we will get it read. Right now. Oh, Anonymous bought a classic tea. A hashtag tidy tea. Thank you, Anonymous. Why doesn't... it says Anonymous if you don't put your name in. What? Hello. Good evening, Elizabeth Dracul. How are you? Hi, Creaky in chat. Good evening, all. How are you all doing? Well, you've missed a massive rant. How long have we been going, peeps? 49 minutes, and I haven't shut my gob once. Honestly, I'm like a soccer mum. I have not stopped bumping my gums since the... Uh-oh. First nose scratch of the live stream. You know what that means, don't you? It's all downhill from here. Yeah, I have not shut up since we started. Thank you, Kiri Mac. I've forgotten his name now. Why is my memory so shit? Person, the Discord link is there. Thank you, Lilith. And I hope that lots of people come over and subscribe to you. I will chuck the link to your channels in the description of this live stream as well, because I don't take them down, I leave them up. And thank you for calling in and chatting with my subscribers and clearing up. Right then, so somebody just asked me, Sab Legal, and asked me to say something, and then, oh, keep still, chat. I'm old, I can't keep up. Oh. Bye, Lilith. Thank you. Oh, there we are. And it's got come back. And Lidbass wants a mug with Llanfair, Pwll Gwyngellt, Go Gerrill, Windrobo, Llantysilio, Go Goch on it. That would be a massive mug. Huge. Absolutely huge. So no, you cannot have a mug with Llanfair, Pwll Gwyngellt, Go Gerrill, Windrobo, Llantysilio, Go Goch on it. Sorry. Mrs. Blinder, what's the party pooper for? What's the party poppers for? Have we become grandparents again during the stream? It's going down. Oh, Ty Dizzle and the Furious Fizzle. Right then. 2 seconds. I've never tried doing this in a live stream, but I'm going to do it immediately. Gadoosh. Save that. There now. In a minute. Save it to the top of the desk, which is what we call a desktop in Swansea. Do that now, and then do that. Move that over there. Get that out of the way. Do that now, or I'm getting very daring. Do that, but there now. And that, and that. And do that. Then over by here. Not down by there. Over by there. Down by here. Go down to the doohickey doodah, what's it? Pick file number 11, because that's what I called it. Skadoosh. 28,004. Thank you very much indeed, everyone. How do I get rid of that now? That was a really stupid idea, wasn't it? Are you sure I want to remove it? If I disappear? Oh, no, I haven't disappeared. Thank you, everyone. 28,000 during my live stream. That explains the scream from downstairs off Mrs. Blinder. Ah, right. No, she was screaming because I said Llanfair, Pwll Gwyngellt, Go Gerrill, Windrobo, Llantysilio, Go Goch. Right. Thank you, love. Yes, I've hit a pipe shaped like my face would be cool. What sort of pipe? Hose pipe? Or a drain pipe? Crack pipe? Oh, that's awesome. That is 28,000. That's wicked. Good evening, Leah. How are you? How's your brother? Luke, I mean. Okay, I won't go on about it later, Mrs. Blinder. Oh, I've got a massage. Okay. Let's get, put that up there so I can see it. You said this is a 40-second poem, Sam the Bard. But I read slow. But I will do my very best. So this is a flat earth poem. Am I right, Sam? You said a flat earth poem? By Sam the Bard, called Lockdown. So a virus supposedly started by pig or a bat has changed how we live our day to day. but we cannot let this pandemic have its way. To the NHS and essential workers, I tip my hat. Oh, and the earth is definitely not flat. Our Prime Minister is understandably a bit of a prat. Unfortunately, him and over 1 million others are ill. And the best thing we can do is just not sit still. Stay home. Oh, it's just to sit still, sorry. God, trust me to cock it up. What a knob cheese. And the best thing we can do is to sit still. Stay home, read a book, have a video chat, and remember that the earth is definitely not flat. Go online, check the news. May as well look at a cat. Put up a picture. Go out and clap, but remain 2 meters apart. Well, yeah, good advice. Remember to check in on those close to your heart. Wear a dress. To take out your bins, perhaps a cravat. And despite how it looks, the earth is definitely not flat. I'm seeing a theme forming here, Sam. Sam? Lockdown may be bad. Yes, it is. But eat lots of food, get a bit fat. Follow a little tiny YouTube quiz and learn some silly facts. I've lost my place now. But literally doing nothing, we can stop this in its tracks. But I don't want to say all the spoiled brats. Well, at least the earth is definitely not flat. This isn't time for hate, for conspiratorial twats. I'm seeing so many posts about 5G posts. Bill Gates, Big Pharma, anti-vax, and Jesus Christ on a slice of toast. The world is bad enough without your ridiculous this and that. And one last time, everyone at the back, the earth is not flat. By Sam, the Bard. I don't think he's really Bard. He's just got a strange taste in YouTube handles. Thank you, Sam. That was very cool. Very cool indeed. Right, let me just check on something by you. Sorry, peeps. So did you enjoy that? Even though I butchered it really badly. And you made me swear, Sam. Mrs. Blinder will tell me off later now. Swearing. But anyway, oh, the Google moderator team in his house. Where have you been then? Where have you been? Bleen? Where have you been? Where have you been? I wish I had like but yeah, I'm gonna have to. 309 watching, so I've bored 49 people into submission. Do bear with me momentarily, please. Uh-oh. Oh, wrong Dubry. Arnold Schwarzenegger. I was busting for a pee. Sorry. I had to. I've never done it before. Well, I have actually, once or twice. But, you know, I'm a funny age. What can I say? When you gotta go, you gotta go. It's all this water I'm drinking because I'm back on the keto diet. I do apologise. Most sincerely. Not really, though. Because I had a wee. What can I say? Come on in. Start with the Anthony Riley jokes. Like most people do whenever I have to go for a wee-wee. Exactly, John Gleeman. You're absolutely right. Did I wash my hands? Of course I did, Jamie Sanford. I'm not an animal. No, I didn't. Of course I washed my hands. What do you take me for? I'm back now, Digger Evans. I went for a little wee-wee. Did I sing happy birthday? To who? Urgum Skirgum? To whom? Whom? All right, well, I was washing my hands. Oh, your pal Al, you cannot wish me happy Star Wars Day on May the 3rd. Doesn't work like that, I'm afraid. No. Doesn't work like that. Tomorrow is Star Wars Day. Right? So we will celebrate May the 4th be with you tomorrow. The new Star Wars film, well, it's not the new, but it's the newest Star Wars film, goes on to Disney Plus tomorrow, doesn't it? All I got to do now is convince my wife to watch about the other 9 that already exist, otherwise it won't make any sense. Make a Star Wars video, Fred Newman says. Well, yeah. I'm a huge Star Wars fan, but how do I make a Star Wars video that fits in with my channel? Because, like I always say, I'm very conscious of why people have subscribed, and they've subscribed to see me laugh at stupid people. How do I make a Star Wars video? Joseph, no, I'm off the Pepsi. I am abstaining from Pepsi. I know, your pal Al, no need to get nitpicky. Okay, happy Star Wars Day for tomorrow to you then. No, Fred Newman, you're wrong. All Star Wars films are good. All Star Wars films are good. Queen is a reptile. Apparently so, Don Emerson. But, yeah. Oh, yeah, it's already Star Wars Day. It's definitely already Star Wars Day in Australia. So didn't you enjoy The Mandalorian then, Fred Newman? Mandalorian was awesome. Excellent. Right, Out of fun of Star Wars, make a video where you talk like Jar Jar Binks. Obi-Wan Kenobi. Dirk Jensen's son's middle name is Anakin. I've never met an Anakin. Or any other kind of kin. Oh, Irish Stew is here, is he? Didn't see him anywhere. Yeah, I enjoyed Mandalorian as well. Season 2 is out now, isn't it? No far. I think it is. Maybe it isn't. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I imagined it. Maybe there isn't a season 2 of The Mandalorian. Three Wing just subscribed. Isn't that spiffing? Isn't that spiffy-tastic? Bye-bye, Digger Evans. See you later, Mosh. No, all Star Wars films are amazing. Don't care what you say, Fred Newman. I'm right, you're wrong. And if you don't like Star Wars, you probably smell. Because I've got a very highbrow sense of humour. Not childish at all. Uh-oh. What happened then? It was buffatastic. Indeed. Thank you to Craig Corson. That's the only type of support that doesn't show up in the live stream. Because unfortunately, I have not been able to work out how to get it to show up. But thank you anyway. Just had an email on my phone. Oh, and somebody has left a donation on coffee as well. And that was from... Oh. Was a bit anticlimactic, wasn't it? Oh, it's in person. Thank you, Craig Carson. Ah, right, yeah, of course, because if you do it on coffee, it gets sent straight to PayPal. So thank you, Craig. Very nice of you. The Logical Idiot. Have you watched the Star Wars, Clone Wars, or Rebels? Ooh, trick question. I don't know, have I? Maybe. Maybe not. So for anyone that's new, and anyone that loves Star Wars, you won't remember, but back last year, I had one of the actors who plays... So you know when, what's his face? George thingy? Not Clooney. His name? Star Wars man. George Hamilton? No. That's the dodgy tan guy, innit? George Lucas. What sort of Star Wars fan are you? When George Lucas decides he wants to remaster the Star Wars films, obviously, thank you Fred Newman and MW and Kay Williams and the Turtle Moves and everyone else who's now telling me George Lucas. Whenever he wants to remaster one of the Star Wars films, obviously, he gets an actor in to play the Dark Lord of the Sith, Lord Vader, a.k.a. Little Annie, a.k.a. Anakin Skywalker, a.k.a. Stu, the Green Cross Code Man, who is no longer available. I don't think he's dead, he's just not available anymore. Can't be bothered. C. Andrew Nelson is the actor that plays Lord Vader in the remastered films. And also, he does the voices of Darth Vader and Luke Skywalker in all the Star Wars games. And I had him on as a guest once, and it was a very, very, very interesting conversation. And I know that Mr. C. Andrew Nelson is always open to coming on again. So maybe one day we will have the Dark Lord of the Sith. Thank you, Turquoise Laura. You are such an organized person. Just like Mrs. Blinder. Even if your name wasn't Turquoise Laura, I would know you were a woman, because there's no way a man would be that organized. James Earl Jones was the voice, and he still is the voice. But C. Andrew Nelson, David Prowse, that's it. Thank you, MW. Yeah, C. Andrew Nelson plays the character, and he does all the Comic-Con conventions, and he's a really, really nice guy. And it was an interesting conversation, and to be fair, David Prowse is 84 years old. Probably that's why they can't get him to... yeah, can't get him to be Darth Vader. Or, as I used to think he was called when I was a little boy, Dark Vader. Oh, come on, Internet Explorer, you're not playing the game now. Nick Best, £2 super chat. Thank you, Nick. You are the best. See what I did there? Very clever. Jamie Stanford, $3.99 Canadian. Please confirm that Canadians are a real thing. They are, because I actually went through the Canadian alphabet in last week's live stream. It was very funny. I had no idea it was different to normal alphabet. Who the hell is Sebastian Shaw, S2000? Kiri Mac is saying hello to a cat. Oh, conspiracy cat's in the house. Mr. Katz, if I get him on again, I will definitely allow you to ask him a question. And if you're a very good boy, maybe I will let you come on the live stream as well, so you can ask him face to face. Well, camera to camera. You know what I mean. So yeah, Jamie Stanford, I can confirm. Can I, though? Can I confirm it? Or are all Canadians just CGI? I wouldn't like to speculate. So I'm afraid I cannot confirm nor deny whether Canadians are real. But thank you for the $3.99 Canadian. Very kind of you, old chappy old bean. Oh, there we are. Conspiracy Cats is here. No, nobody's talking to me anymore. It's charming. He's got his own channel, mine. Talk to him there. I'm only kidding. Say hello. Hello, cat. Love you. Are you really Turquoise Laura? A woman admitting she's dippy. Well, I never thought I'd see the day. And welcome to channel membership, Kelly. Thank you very much indeed. Your support is thoroughly appreciated. And for anybody that doesn't know, Mr. Katz now has channel membership. And I'm sure he would be chuffing like a muffin if he could pick up a few channel members to get him going. Ray failed her Jedi training. Oh, thanks, Fred Newman. I don't even need to watch it now. Ah. Spoiler alert. I haven't seen it yet. Good evening, Peter Grundy. How are you? That's only funny because I'm childish. And when we were kids, we used to call our underpants Grundies. Sorry. It's common knowledge that Finland doesn't exist. 27472789684231. Wicked. Red Fusion design. That's a swanky looking icon. Ah, Red Fusion design. I get it now. Agreed what? See, what? Oh, sorry. It's the Baldy Cats channel that's offering channel membership. See, you can always rely on me to give you wrong information. Oh, Conspiracy Cats, you still here? Give me a wave if you are. Check this shiz out. Remember I was saying to you before, you were asking me what camera I use for live stream, and I was explaining that it was a Canon EOS M50, but it's okay, but you have to use a Camlink and blah blah and all that jazz. Well, guess what? I'm not using a Camlink. And guess what? Again, even better. Skadoosh, autofocus. Canon have finally launched a webcam utility. So you can now basically use any Canon camera as a webcam, and you don't have, there's no nonsense. It's literally just like plugging a 20 quid webcam you buy off Amazon into your PC. You hit the drop down in Streamlabs OBS or regular OBS or many other streaming softwares that are available. And Bob's your granny. There's your camera. Swagtastic. With autofocus. Very slow autofocus. But that's because of my lens. Not because of the software. But it's awesome. It's making a hell of a difference. Hell of a difference. I'm sure you will, Mr. Katz. Yeah, shoot me a message, mate. Shoot me a message. Brian Cagley. Sorry. Thank you, Brian Cagley, for becoming a channel member. That's wicked, that is. Peaky Blinder is now known as Misinformation. I am Miss Nothing. Mr. Information to you, but not misinformation. How rude. Sorry, I got too interested in the side chat then. Right, peepsicles, we got about another 20 minutes left, so if you want to know anything, you want to ask anything, want to tell me off, want to criticize my manly moustache, now's your opportunity. Matthew G, good evening. How the devil are you? Roy Gordon, can I ask what mic you use? Yes, you can. Fred Newman, have you seen Midnight Gospel on Netflix? I have not seen Midnight Gospel. Me and Mrs. Blinder are considering starting to watch Killing Eve. Apparently it's very good. Very good indeed. Anybody seen it? No? Fine. Obviously I was jesting. Now all I've got to do is try and scroll back and find your name. Roy Gordon. It is a Shure SM7B. But I was very, very, very lucky that I didn't buy it. One of my subscribers bought it for me, which was very kind of them indeed. And it was actually, is he still here? It was the Turtle Moves. Well, thank you, the Turtle Moves, for buying me this swagtastic microphone. It's made a huge, huge difference to my my audio. Strangely enough, being a microphone. So yeah, there he is. 4 thumbs up. That's how happy he is. And he's Welsh. What more could you ask for? I bet he's got one of those stupid Welsh accents, though, not like me. Angry Welshman would like to appear as a guest on your channel. Who's Angry Welshman? Irish Stew? I used to love Irish Stew when I was that get. In fact, I probably still do. I just haven't had it for years. My mother used to buy it in tins. Beam me up, Scotty. No, I will never say that live. Unless, of course, you mean fudge flat earth. Or flip flat earth. Or did you mean flat earth? No swearing on this channel. It's not allowed. Not polite. Yagura. Just asking how old I am. Let me give you a clue. With my swanky new autofocus. I'm that old. Do some sums. Quick maths. I'm 47, soon to be 48. Funky flat earth indeed, Mike Jones. Canadian graphical illusion proves globe earth. Thank you, Mario. Space.x. That's on purpose, isn't it? Second, no scratch of the live stream. Look at me. That doesn't say 1912, you cheeky get. It says 1970. See? 7, that is. It's a 7. 1972. You cheeky monkey. NZ Rail fan. Glad you're not the only old bugger in here. I'm not in the side chat though, am I? I'm here. Oh yeah, this is me. That's you over there in the side chat. How rude. It's not 1927 either, Stephanie McClure. Confirms it. Creaky is Mr. S's dad. Well, you're wrong, Mr. Andrat. It's the other way around. Vice versa. Conspiracy Cats. Were you born in 1972 as well? I always had this impression that you were significantly younger than me. There we go. There we go. Such is life. What's going on here? Oh, lovely. And jubbly. But anyway. 1995? 1982? Ah, I thought, why was 1972 a good year then, Cats, if you weren't even born? Shedridge High was 1972. Kay Williams is 73. That's very brave of you to admit being that old in a live stream. Well done, Kay Williams. 1979. Yeah. Mighty One, 1979. Brachia Monkey. Monk, what? Brachia Monkley, 1967. Ha! You're old. Not like me. Gary IOW remembers 1972. Gary, you're officially old. Brainless Steel NL, 1982. Fred Newman, 1995. Shut up. Really? Oh. One of my sons is older than you. Thanks, mate. Well, that's how you kill the mood. S2000 GT was born in 1964. Gutted. Born in 1962, Anbridge End. Oh my god. How can somebody have so much bad luck all at the same time? The Mighty One. You're 41. Born in 1979. Thanks for doing the sums for me. I couldn't be bothered. So that makes Cat's 41 as well. Well, 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 well. What? Put your right hand up. I want to see that F. What? That F. Fair. Okay, happy? Tidy. I'm still 40. You know, it used to be that when I would meet people or bump into somebody, I would always be the youngest. But now it seems everyone I meet, everyone I interact with is younger than me. And it's not fair. Not fair at all. I'm just not having it. Not having it at all. How many people are watching this? 266. Well, I've successfully managed to bore 100 people into submission. But I will admit, I have gone on a bit tonight, haven't I? I know I have. How many people did it take to invent the wheel? I don't know, Kelly. How many people did it take to invent the wheel? I'm a young hip. I think I need a replacement hip. I don't know if I'm a young hip. You feel my pain, Chris Shapley. Nailed it. Yeah, you were one of these people, Chris. But I can't gauge how old you are. I can't work out whether you're older than me but look younger, or whether you're a lot younger than me and just look older than you are. If that makes sense and was not so offensive that you'll never want to speak to me again. Oh, 46 in June. So you're nearly as old as me. Age just crept up in you. Says Smidsy on fire. Yeah, same year. No, I don't think it was your poem, Sam the Bard. There was nothing wrong with your poem. It was probably something to do with the way I read it out. Stephanie McClure feels old at 32, so she can't imagine how I must feel. Adding I kid on the end, after 2 laughing till I'm crying emojis, doesn't make it any less hurtful. Stephanie McClure. Now then. May the 4th be with you as well, the Mighty One. It may be May the 4th where you are, but it's still May the 3rd, yeah? I'm afraid to say. Bastian, I couldn't agree more, and I hope it's true. Chris Shapley doesn't even remember being 32. I do. Do I have a tattoo on my palm? I haven't got a palm. I've got a cactus, but I haven't got a palm. Oh, you mean my hand? I have. But it's very faded because I've had it years and years and years and years. And palm tattoos don't stay that well at all. Lots of, lots of things. Lots of friction against the old palm. So they don't stay in very well. Oh, okay, Audrey Rebedew, no need to shout. Do not get a palm tattoo! Why? One, true. Your future looks bright. Does it? How can you tell from all the way over there? But does it look orange as well? Peter Grundy. Underpants man. Sweaty palms. I have not got sweaty palms, the Mighty One. It's just like things rub against your palm, don't they? Your palms come into contact with things and stuff all the time. Well, Joe Whip is stuck in a time warp. 1958. I'm assuming you're watching this video on a delay. Marvellous. Just marvellous. Shake what? Jake Weir. I've got nothing to shake. I'm afraid to shake things at my age in case they fall off. Logical idiot, I couldn't agree more. Because I'm like a cool guy, when I ride my motorcycle, tidy indeed, I wear a leather cut off. Not like YMCA leather, not that sort of cut off. But I've got a patch on it that says, growing old is inevitable, growing up is optional. And I couldn't agree more. Audrey Rebedu, palm tattoos are notoriously painful. Yeah, yes, it was painful. But the most painful tattoos I've got are that one there, which again is very faded because it's very old and says family first. And those ones, especially wrong finger, that number 2, which is why the bottom is missing off it. Oh, number 2, like a turd. Oh, it's so painful down on that bit of your fingers. Everyone reckons having your belly tattooed is painful. I got mine tattooed, and it was done by a friend of mine who's a tattooist, and he had to shout at me in the end because I was laughing because it was like he was tickling me. And he said that's very rare because most people don't find it very funny having their belly tattooed. But I did have I've got my upper chest, I've got this bit, forgotten what it's called, across your collarbones, got it tattooed there, that one too bad. But I've also got my, over your solar plexus, I've got that tattooed. Ow! That really hurt. Was not fun. But my fingers there are by far my most painful ones. My back tattoo tickles so much, says Chris Sharpley. I haven't got I got little bits and bobs on my back, but I haven't got anything. Yeah, Mrs. Blinder's got the video to prove it. I was laughing like a person who was laughing. I don't know why it tickled. It was truly, truly bizarre. But yeah, anyway. Joe Whip. Or was it Joe Whip? Fabian 61. I will get the opportunity. I hope. In a while. 111 true. Tidy indeed. These are very cryptic messages coming from you. 1111 true. That's very spooky. Do you know why it's very spooky? Because my birthday is 11/11. 1972. Well, it's 11/11 every year, not just 1972. Has anyone else noticed it's a really popular year for birthdays this year? Everybody seems to be having one. Everyone I speak to is having a birthday this year. I just don't get it. Oh, I'm sweating now. Sam the Bard, any tattoos planned? Yeah, I want my throat done. Right there. But who knows when I will get the opportunity now with the world turning to poo-poo. I may not get the opportunity. Logical idiot, ouch. I dare say it will be an ouch. Oh, Mrs. Blinder says I'm not allowed. I'll be good. All the time. Every day. And you know I love you. Thank you. Tattoo gun on a pole to keep the 2-meter distance. If only it worked like that, Sam. That would be fun. Versus Black, hi Creaky, the earth is flat, just like my reception, just like the reception of my jokes. I'll get my coat. Brenda Regino. Welcome. Even though you're probably not in here. But I like to say welcome. Why do I say welcome to people who aren't even here? Silly me. CGI. Well, hasn't this been spiffing? Been spiffy-tastic. But now, the end is near. And so I face the final questions. So shoot them over, peeps. Because you've got 5 minutos. And then I'm out there. Anybody work for the council? See this? Sweat. Yep. For all the council workers in the side chat. Do you hear me, Stanford? I haven't said I'm going yet. I said there's 5 minutes left. Did I say bye? No, I didn't say bye. I said I'll be going now in a minute. And if you're not Welsh, that'll mean nothing to you. But it basically means I'll be going soon. Right. Now we've only got 4 minutes. You're just wasting your time. Oh, conspiracy cats. Bound to be a science question. He always asks me science questions just to try and fool me. It's the teacher in him. He can't help himself. Would you rather have hands made of ham or an armpit that dispenses sun cream? Hands... Oh, I don't know. I do burn very easily because I'm strawberry blonde. I know I haven't got any hair, but I'm strawberry blonde. I do burn very easy, so an armpit sun cream dispenser would be very useful. My first instinct was to say hands made of ham because I do love ham. A lot. I eat a lot of ham. But if I had ham hands... Oh my gosh. Mrs. Blinder just said ginger. I am not ginger. I am strawberry blonde. It's not the same thing. Ed Sheeran is ginger. Ron Weasley is ginger. I am strawberry blonde. And back to Conspiracy Cat's questions. I'm going to choose the armpit sun cream dispenser. It would be useful. And if my hands were made of ham, I would just eat them because I'm a starving get. Mighty One, it is not ginger. Yes, Chris Sharpley, you tell her. Shocked face to Mrs. Blinder. No, strawberry blonde isn't posh for ginger, Mike Jones. It's a different colour. Strawberry blonde. Ginger is Ron Weasley and Ed Sheeran. Oh, it's different. Right. But anyway. Yeah. Enough of that now. Desaturated ginger. No, the turtle moves. Strawberry blonde. Team Skeptic thinks there is a meat tub. Creaky thinks he's blonde. I don't think I'm blonde, they. I didn't say it was blonde. Shut up, Turquoise Laura. It's not pastel ginger either. I am strawberry blonde, which is not the same as being ginger. Have I got freckles? No, because I'm not ginger. I haven't got hair either, but that's besides the point. Well, I can't debunk strawberry blonde because it would be hypocritical, because I would be trying to say strawberry blonde doesn't exist whilst having strawberry blonde facial hair with a bit of white splattered in there. So, you know, people who are going grey and they have black hair, they call that salt and pepper. I'm paprika and salt. Right? Yeah. Simple as that. Right. It's 59 minutes past 8 now, which means it's 1 minute till 9 o'clock. And seeing as you're all calling me ginger, I'm calling it done easy. Bye. I meant to say early, not easy. Shut up.